Holy guacamole, it's bass fishing with Blake, and we're back at the pond by my house. Why? Because I only have 20 minutes, and that's what we're going to do. All right, we have a Cinco. When you don't know what to throw and you want to catch some fish, just throw a freaking Cinco. I got it on one of those traditional old Wacky worm hooks, you know. This is not my favorite one for tournaments, but at a pond, it doesn't really matter. I think it's like a 1/0, something like that. One of those. It was actually a weedless, and I took off the keeper because I just don't want to have the weedless thing on there. I don't want to mess with it. I don't need it here. There's some little baby duck in the water there. Looks like we have a little stain. There was There was rain yesterday, and it is about 68 degrees out. We're gonna just hook this thing right down the middle. This has already been bitten like a week ago. I'm just gonna hook it in like this, just nice and simple. We're gonna throw it in along the wall. Do it the same thing we do in all my other videos. When you got 20 minutes, throw this along the wall and see if we can catch some bites. There we go. First one, just to keep us honest. It's about 1 inch of water right there. I don't know why I threw that there, but I did. I put on my glasses and now I can see that it literally was about 1 inch of water. If for anything, I'm going to try to get out by that stick. I love getting by the stick. I call it a stick, but it's really a log. It's a big log, and it's like right in that general area there. Let's see if we can throw it out there. I don't have any of my settings set, so we'll figure out if we're going to backlash or anything now. Yeah, definitely, or it's too tense, so we're going to have to let it ride. I don't have hardly any line left on this rod, so it's really not casting very far. I know right there where it's at, there's like a brush pile, so I'm going to kind of let it dance over this brush pile real quick. Raise it up. Do I have a fish? Pop, pop. Let it fall. Nope. Alright, let's get out of here. What I'm going to do is just go down this wall. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's just go down this wall, see if we can catch a fish. That's all you have to do when you are at a pond. Find a drop off, throw a wacky worm. I'm literally just going to throw it, let it sink, maybe check it once, and then move on. And I'm only throwing about 10 yards at a time. Throw it, let it sink. Oh, I have one. There we go. I didn't even feel the bite. He didn't really move at all. But that's an easy one. Now all these fish are going to be little babies like this. He just hooked him under the bottom lip, kind of through his tongue. But I got to keep my worm. That's good. Let's see about him. He is about 6 inches long. This is a tiny little baby fish. Let me go. Oh! I didn't mean to drop you. I didn't mean to drop him, but I dropped him anyway. I tried to do the fancy, like make the fish talk, because it could be funny, but it wasn't really funny when you drop the fish on the pavement. And how is it? Conservationist are mad at me. Alright, look, this fish he ate the half out of that, but we're still going to just like hook right next to it and pretend it didn't happen. I wasn't really sure that was a bite, though. I had a little tension on the, a little bit of tension on the worm, or on the, on the line, but not a lot. I thought I might be hung up, but alright. He was so small. There's a little bit of activity over here by this log, so we're going to throw over here and see if that's activity we like or not. Could be some turtles, something like that. Let it fall. Check. Don't think that was a fish. There's a lot of something going on over here. I'll throw another one over there just in case. I can't tell what's going on over there. There's a lot of bubbles in the water, and there was probably some turtles. Looks like there's a lot of swirls going on. Yeah, let's keep along this wall. The wall didn't hurt us before, did it? No, it was a tiny little bass. That's the worst thing about... Oh, there's a bite. There's a bite, and Yahtzee! Oh, he took our worm. And see, that's the risk of when you have one of those worms that you only have half a worm. Hey, but we didn't sting it. And if he was strong enough to take that worm, if he was strong enough to take the worm and not get stung and rip it out, could have been a bigger fish, which is a good sign. So now he just thinks he's getting fed over here. I'm gonna keep throwing a Cinco. I have these like cheaper, I don't know what they're called, type of baits. They're like the Haute Defoe Sticko type. I have a Sticko, which are really good for Wacky, but right now this is what we're catching them on, so let's might as well throw it. It's $1 a frickin' worm. All right, here we go. Here comes our fish, right here. We're going to entice that same fish. Oh, there it is. Oh, he did it again. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No way, dude. No way. I can't remember the last time that happened to me. And a fish took my frickin' worm twice in a row. It's another $1. Owes me $1. I'm going to frickin' keep a dollar meter. Let's try this Sticko. Put a new Sticko. It'll look different to him. I don't know. Fricko. That's what I call it. Golly, my Atlanta. This is also why I don't use these hooks as often. These hooks, I don't know. I guess he's just not getting in his mouth. This could be a little frickin' bluegill over here. It's just messing with me, but this little Sticko's a little bit smaller. Let's see. Woo! Definitely throws different. Well, this time I got hung up on something. Come on, same fish, come back. Ooh, that's it, right there. No! What is happening? This is horrible. What is happening? Oh my god, now we're all tangled up on here. This thing. Oh my god. I think I'm getting fooled by a bluegill. I will tell you though that my PB was just nipping at this shaky head when I threw it. Nip, 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 nip. And I thought it was a bluegill because all day long I had been getting bit by bluegill. And so I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to let this bluegill take it, and then I'm going to rip its face off. And I let it take it, and it started going. I'm about 8 yards. And then I laid into it, and it was almost a 6-pounder. I'm here in Missouri. 6 pounds is pretty big for Missouri. So far, no luck on this Sticko. So far, they only bit the Cinco. Let's keep going down this. Keep going down this edge. Is that a fish? Something was weird right there. I think I'm going to back off the wall just a little bit. I'm a little close and I'm catching on stuff on the edge. Nope. Alright, we're going to speed this up because it looks like we're not catching bites here. I mean, this kind of looks... Let me look at this sink. See if it looks like a Cinco. I mean, yeah, it kind of looks like... It's kind of throbbing back and forth like a Cinco. It's definitely lighter than a Cinco. It's not throwing as easy. Costs a lot less money. Oh, there we go. There's a bite. And we're going to let him take it. And we're going to rip his face off. There we go. That's a better fish. It's small. But he's a better one than the last one. Oh, and he threw my little sicko and I watched it sink up. Oh, but it's okay. I got this guy. Alright, let me just take you, dude. Let me just take you, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Let me take you. Thank you. Alright. This is a 8-inch fish. Another tiny little baby fish. Yeet. Alright. Let's throw another one. That was less than $1. So that one at least didn't waste us $1. Alright, well, the sticko. I'm pretty sure this is the sticko. I could be wrong. Put in the comments if you know what this is. Go ahead and put another one on there. Now this isn't the bag that it comes in. Obviously this is a Cinco bag. I just put the stickos in the Cinco bag. I'm not going to rinse my hands off because I'm using my phone and I don't want to drop the phone in the water. I'm using my actual phone to film this, which is terrifying. See if we can catch another one. Keep throwing at the edge. Let it fall. Check and see, do I have a fish? Do I not? Nope, I don't. Lift up. Sometimes if you feel like giving it one more pop, you can with a Wacky. Wacky presentation is basically straight up and down. You're not really trying to drag it. You're not trying to do too much. Usually, I was at 80% or more. Maybe 90% are on the fall of your bites on a Wacky worm. Or when you throw it in, wherever you throw it in is going to be where that bite's going to happen. 1 or 2 pops, get out of there. Especially if you're doing a tournament. You don't got time to mess around, dude. Just hit your spots. Hit your dark spots. Hit your light spots. You know, do whatever the season is. Here, today, my focus is this wall. The drop off of the wall. Trying to let that splash get their attention. Oh, there's some ducks. Alright. No fish yet. And so I'm going to go up about 10 feet each time. 10 yards each time. Usually I'm just watching the line. I'm not really feeling for a bite so much as watching the line. I'll check to see if it's a legit fish, if it's moving. I'm starting to get the hang of how to throw this little sticko. Let it fall. Definitely. Oh, that's a fish. And Yahtzee! Oh, we lost him. We lost it. Did you see that, boys? We didn't lose our... Oh, we were hung up in a little bit of moss, it looks like. We lost that fish, though. I didn't really hit it very hard. I need to probably... You don't really want to hit it hard like you're driving a flipping hook, but you do want to give it some... You want to drive it through. So maybe that will get their attention over here. A lot of times if I'll catch one and miss, I'll just kind of throw it in the same area. Sometimes that'll trigger one of his buddies over there. But don't waste too much time on it because it also could have just stung him and scared him, and now he doesn't want to do anything. Alright. Now there is a brush pile over there. We might as well throw to it. Oh, I didn't make it. I'm literally like 8 yards short of the brush pile. There might be a fish out there just for some reason. No, of course not. Let's see if I can maybe get it out there. I'll loosen up my tension rod. I'll turn down the brakes. Let's see if we can get out there without backlashing. Alright, that was a freaking perfect cast. A freaking perfect cast. I landed right in the middle of the brush pile. If anything, we're going to get hung up in the brush pile, but... Oh, that's a bite! Shit! Oh, we got it! No, it came off! No! Oh! It's this freaking... I'm telling you guys, it is this. It's the freaking hook. I usually use a legit hook. Oh, like literally the best hook in my arsenal. I don't want to tell you what it is. I'll do a video on it. Oh my God, we lost that fish. All right, that was a perfect cast. All right, we're gonna throw it out there again because I don't think. Oh, another perfect cast. I don't think I stung him, although I might have, because I hit it and kind of moved around. Oh my gosh. I just knew I had to raise up my arm real high because I was in that brush pile. This is only 10-pound test. Gosh. Let's do that again. I know they're over there. I know they're over there. Oh, here we go. We'll go to the right side. Current's going this way. Oh, I felt that thing drop, and I felt it go boom. And I tried to pull it straight up out of the water. Did not work. Come on. Oh, we might have to come back and go for that again. That was a perfect cast. Alright, now we've let this wall cool down. Or warm up, maybe. Let them load up on this wall again. We're only halfway through the wall, and actually the bigger fish along the wall a lot of times are down on this end. Nope. Here we go. We're going to go right in front of this pole here. Yeah, I didn't like that. Let's try it again. Right there. That's where I want to be. Right there. There it is. Bite and... oh my God, dude. I tried to do a sweeping left hook set. That was not what I should have done. That could have been a bluegill. Let's give it a check again. I'm gonna really let the next bite. I'm gonna let him take it for. All right, you see that? Okay, so something's just nibbled it right there, but didn't bite it. And so I'm not gonna set the hook until we see it swimming with the frickin' thing from now on. Get away from me, ducks. Scare my fish. Alright. Dang, alright. Now I know there's like a brush pile right in this area. So let's let it fall. Gotta be patient when you're wacky fishing sometimes. You gotta really imagine that worm falling. Sometimes that worm's gonna take 5 or 6 seconds to fall, depending on the depth. I'm thinking right around here it's about 6 feet. 4, 5, 6. Right in this area, it's getting almost deep enough that if there were rocks, I'd want to throw a shaky head. I've caught a big fish on a shaky head right in this area. I think that fast drop next to him really got him to, they couldn't resist. This slow drop is attracting the smaller fish. It's too slow. The big fish are like, should I get it? Should I get it? And the little fish are like, I'll get it! I don't have time, but sometimes when it drops right by their head real fast, they can't help it. Even the big fish just swipe out at it. Oh, that's a fish. There we go. Alright. Pulled him right out of the water. Alright. Chill out. Chill out. I will save you if you stop moving. He's tongue hooked, so we want to save him.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, dude.
Did you catch anything? Oh, you caught something.
Yeah, but he's tongue hooked. We want to save him. There we go. If you like, but throw him in quickly because he's hurt. Ready?
Okay,
Grab on. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeet.
Well, he'll be better.
Yeah, he'll get better. He won't be that. Those little fish are resilient. Well, we're doing this video. Now I only have one hand. I'm gonna. I wish I could wipe my hands off. I got freaking slimiest hands in the world. Alright, I'm gonna wipe my hands. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. Oh. Alright, that was risky. Alright. You're gonna keep throwing. I think we can get one or two more little fish by the end of this video. It'll be fun. Keep throwing along the wall, let it fall. You want to catch one along the wall, you gotta let it fall. Alright, so now we got a little divot in here, so we're gonna hit the front of the divot, we're gonna hit the back of the divot, and we're gonna hit the middle. The three little spots that fish could be kind of hanging out right at this little break in the sidewalk here. So far, no big fish. Now who knows what those fish that we lost, how big those could have been. Alright, we're gonna go to the middle here. Hopefully that didn't scare them. Uh-oh, we're either hung up or I got a fish. Let's look. Yeah, I was hung up. Okay. Let's go to the front of the divot here. That was a good cast for the divot. Yep, there's a bite. We're gonna let it take it for a second. Okay, and oh my god! You saw it was like a 1-inch fish, but that could be it. Is some of these fish are just too small to to even get the hook in. Oh, we're hung up. We're hung up, boys and girls. Let's get out of this. Come on, is there one big fish that wants to play? This hook would much rather hook into a bigger fish. Fit in your mouth. One that can actually fit the hook in his mouth would be preferable. Jeez Louise. I would say it is refreshing to feel a little tick, feel a little bite every now and then. Even if there aren't keepers or little babies, you only have 20 minutes. Go and catch a little baby bass, whatever, who cares? See if we can get one more before the end of the wall. Come on. The problem is it's getting more and more shallow over here. When I'm walking, obviously, I'm walking really, really, really soft, like a ninja. I'm rolling my feet, making sure I'm not going bump, bump, bump. You know, they feel it, they hear that. We're running out of... Oh, we lost our worm. Backlashed. Our worm must have been damaged. There's only so many times you can throw a sticko, apparently. Let's go back to the Cinco. We were getting bites on every other cast on the Cinco. I'm telling you, this is not an overrated lure. Alright, let's see. Hey. Now, just for fun on our way back, we will throw along the wall just a few. We'll pick up the pace. Call it bonus fishing. After the 20 minutes, I don't know, I should have made a time limit. Sometimes there is a drop off here, sometimes we can throw it through or over this little drop off. And we kind of swim it through though. Alright. If we're lucky, we'll get one more on the wall on the way back. But I'm just literally going to throw it in, see if we get a bass on the fall, and reel it in. This is bonus fishing time. On your way back to the car, throw it in. I will stop a little bit. I don't want to get too close. There's a bite. Ah, there we go. That's better. Oh, we lost him. Violet, I didn't want to knock you over, and so I didn't turn, and I tried to run it with my arm. I lost another fish. Gosh, I think these are just too small. Yeah, I think they're just like really, really small, and I'm not getting a hook in their mouth. It's just pulling out the worm. Golly. Yeah, that was a fish. I'm going to lay into this next one. I'm going to lay into it like I'm in a tournament and see what happens. Come on. I know there's a fish in here. Yeah, I think it's definitely a myth that a wacky worm, you're sitting there and just popping it up and down, and the worm is looking at it, and about the third or fourth pop, they finally do it. I'm convinced that it's majority on the fall as a reaction. Come on, let's get one more. One more for the boys back home. Come on, baby. Definitely this other side has gotten time to calm down since I came over and caught those 5 fish or whatever. And we didn't miss some, so I remember there's one right here that we missed. Huh. Uh-oh. What is that? Oh, I'm hung up. Am I? Yeah. Whew. Oh my gosh, dude. Get in the lake, not on the sidewalk. You catch way more fish in the lake than on the sidewalk. Oh my god. Oh, it's like 5 casts in a row. We're on the sidewalk. We're gonna shore that up. There we go. We're shoring that up from now on. I'm just trying to stay really close to the wall, and I got the wind in my face. Oh, I have a fish. There we go. Oh, we lost another one. That is going to be the theme of today. How to lose a bunch of fish at the pond. Ridiculous, dude. I think I just set the hook weak. I was looking at something else. I was looking at the settings on my phone, and I didn't realize that I had a fish. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. We'll keep working this fence, and in editing I will make this less terrible. Come on! Oh, that fish! I just watched that fish eat that. I watched the fish come out and bite it. That was pretty cool. I don't know if we can see. I don't know if you can see it on the video. It was about, I mean, this big of a fish that came out, bit the thing, took it, and took it. Did not take the fit. I guess did not take the whole worm. And these fish are just too small. That's the problem today. Fish are too small. They're taking the bait, but we're not getting a hook at them because there's fish are too small. The bass are little babies. I still think I might have a chance to catch one more before the end of the video. It'd be cool if we can get one that's not 8 inches long. One that's like 12 inches, 13. We should have thrown out at that, whatever, I forgot to throw out at that brush pile. I'm just like in this brush pile here. I can feel it. I'd love to just rip one out of there. 10-pound test. Come on. Oh! I got a bite, but I think it's a little bluegill. Oh, it's moving. I might as well set the hook. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I knew you were in there. I told everyone to believe, and they did. And we got you. And you inhaled that sucker. I'm gonna have to whip out the frickin' pliers for you, buddy. You got it good. Yeah, exactly. I can understand what you're saying. You're gonna have to get it down in your gullet, pop it out and turn it sideways to save you. And you're safe. You want to go? Yeet! Oh, he tried to jump back out. That was pretty cool. And boom, that's how you do it, guys. If you want to catch a fish, it doesn't have to be that big. If you only got 20 minutes, 30 minutes, You got to go to the pond. Hey, just throw your wacky worm. I mean, look how many fish I almost caught and didn't caught, and look, it's still just there, tucked. I don't have a keeper. I don't got anything fancy. I mean, yeah, it's $1 a worm, but I guess it's worth it when you just don't have time. You want to be efficient. You want to catch a bunch of little fish. So I just caught, I don't know how many fish, like 5 or 6 fish. They were all little, but it was fun. And hey, someone said that the wise man once said, what am I trying to say? I have no idea. Anyway, go out and have fun fishing. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video. All right. Peace.